Guys. So welcome back to Creating Anarchy. I'm Jazz.
I'm China.
Georgia.
All right, so you guys chose the topic, and today we are talking about threesomes, polygamy, and open relationships.
Yes. And then last week, like, y'all showed us so much love and y'all was like giving us so much feedback. So if you don't mind sharing our live so it could like reach other people, that would be fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Wait, before we do that, shot for Jasmine's birthday?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, all right.
Then I have
If you guys
lines.
If you guys got liquor, take a shot with us for Jasmine's birthday. Ready? Happy birthday, Jasmine!
Woo!
Are you not drinking?
She already took her shot.
I took it as soon as.
Come on, bitch. How you gonna take a shot without a cheers? Crystal's here. All right, everybody's here. Let's get started.
Listen.
All right, I'll just start. So you said you wanted to talk about polygamy first?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your take on it, China?
My take on it, I mean, if everybody agrees to it, why not? I don't see like an issue with it, especially like in today's world. Like, you can't have a one income household. If you have kids and you have other situations going on, imagine having like a third person there to help with the kids or help pay the bills or
So you'd share your man to make.
You said my take on it. So I said I wasn't against it. Like, would I be in one? I don't know. That's a lot of. I think that'd be a lot of work, like, to please two partners, mentally, physically. But I don't know. I can't
It's
say
about balance.
Yeah, I couldn't say. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but I like, as of right now, probably not. I think I'm more of like a one person.
Yeah, I think I'd rather struggle before I brought someone into my relationship.
Yeah.
You know, like to help with the bills and the kids.
A no-go?
Huh?
So do you think, like, are you against it? Like, do you think it's...
I'm not against it. I don't judge anything, honestly. I don't think there's too many things that I'd be like, why the fuck are you doing that? Unless, like, you know, but it's just not for me. It's nothing that I would do. I'm very selfish with my love and my lover. So I don't think I could share my person. But guys, it's going to get really interesting in a minute because we have somebody who is in a poly relationship right now that's going to join us in a few. And then we also have another guest that is in an open relationship who is also going to join us. So stay tuned for that. Somebody said teamwork makes the dream work. I get it. No, like, for real. I think that those relationships for people who want to do it can be really like, I guess it could be really healthy, right? For the people who are like strong enough for that. But it's just not for me. Like, fuck no. Fuck no.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not against it, but me personally, yeah, I can't do it. I feel like it'll be too messy. Like, I'm the type of person that's like, you know, me. And if I see you giving it to somebody else, it's gonna be a problem. So I definitely can't be in one. Not against it though. Y'all do y'all thing, you know. But as far as me, I cannot be in one.
I agree. Who is this Cuts by Kev? Is that one of Gio's
Don't
friends?
even get...
He brought up that damn McDonald's story. Oh my god. Okay. He's like, answer my question. So I go try to find it and I'm like, oh, I know he fucking didn't. Okay, that's a good point, Ashley. So what she said was, what if it is, let me get the exact. Okay. Now, are you for both multiple women and multiple men? Yes. So again, this is nothing that I would do, but if it's poly, a woman should be able to have two men the same way, or however many men, the same way a man, it's almost normalized in this day, right? For a man to be with two women, okay? Like, it's normalized in other countries and stuff where they have other wives, but I'm talking about like our day and age, how normal people are trying to make poly relationships. So I feel like a woman should be able to have two men too. Like, period.
Yeah, no, me too. I mean, go for it. Shit. I mean,
you gotta equalize it, baby. Y'all can't just sit here and have what y'all want, and then shit, other people want different stuff too. But
Yeah,
then, like, it's hoeing because it's two dudes, and
exactly. So why is that a fucking double standard where it's like
it's
a
like they're the
woman?
man. They have two females, but as soon as a girl wants two dudes, like, oh, she ran through. Oh, she a hoe.
wait,
Exactly. But you just
go ahead.
you just have two boyfriends or two husbands, whatever. That don't make you like.
I mean, a lot of people
Shit.
got more significant others these days that just don't know about each other. So imagine
Oh,
yeah. Imagine
exactly.
all are in agreement. Like, okay, like I think that's
Exactly.
honestly.
So what about like, do you think that if it is two dudes and a woman, that the other man is bisexual because he's in a relationship with a woman who has a man? Or because sometimes poly relationships, like, there's so many forms of poly, like, so sometimes the other two people won't do anything with each other, but they do something with the person. Like, there's all different kinds. So say it's that one, does that still make him a straight
Like,
man?
if they're just both like with her individually, no. But if they're all three getting down and they are being intimate together, then yes, obviously. I mean,
So if he's fucking a dude, he's gay.
what about you, Jasmine?
Oh my god.
So if he's not fucking the dude, he's not gay, even though he's like, say they all sleep together in the same bed, she's in the middle, and then the two niggas are on the other side, and they don't do shit with each other. But say maybe they fuck her at the same time.
Especially or kissing or being intimate or cuddling together. I mean,
They do nothing together.
I wouldn't call it bisexual. I think bisexual is when you're being
intimate with each other.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
So I got into a little heated debate with this dude on Facebook recently because he tried to say that the niggas were gay because they were in a relationship with one woman, and I like went hard, like,
yeah, because there's forms of it. Like, you don't have to be intimate. You guys can both be with one individual, and they kind of be like the head of the relationship. Like, you guys are both intimate or in a relationship with that person. You guys just know about each other, and you know what I mean? Like, make it rock. Like, I don't think they have to be bi or gay or whatever.
Well, okay, when we were in school, y'all were so big on running trains on females.
And listen, and happy about it, like bragging about it.
Listen, y'all will be so joyful about what y'all just did to this broad in the bathroom. Or you feel it's like y'all can't sit here and like be okay, yeah, now it's gay now. Y'all can't do that because y'all was so big on it before when it was a whole bunch of y'all.
Difficulties gonna kill us.
Somebody just called the phone.
It's like gangbang or threesomes. Y'all dudes be sick deep at the same time on a girl. It's like a gangbang or a threesome. Y'all dudes be six maybe deep at the same time on a girl. Exactly, and that's not gay, y'all. But trains are different. It's one after the other, not together. That's not true, Gio, because you could be on two separate ends. That's a thing. So someone's getting sucked while someone's fucking. That's a train still. And like, I don't know, how do you not look at your dog like over there getting theirs? I don't know. Whatever. I ain't gonna judge.
Turning your face.
No, and then sharing juices and shit. It's nasty.
Yes.
No.
No, she's spoiled. She gets to choose what she wants and when. Don't get it. I don't get what you mean by that, smart guy. And then Natalie said, I can hear them. Okay, thank you. I've had a threesome with, oh my God, I can't take Gio's friends seriously. That's called taking her to Paris. You would know. I've never heard that in my life, but you know what? You would know. Do you not watch porn? Who are you asking that, Ashley?
Look, what the fuck you look at the ceiling? Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so then look, they're basically answering our question that it's not gay to be with a woman who's with another man.
Do it.
Yeah, like it's y'all. I think it's like if you're having sex with the same woman at the same time, regardless of who's touching who at that point, like, or who's sucking and who's fucking, It's the same thing as being in a poly relationship where the two guys don't do anything. They both love that woman and she loves both of them. So they're together. It does not make them gay. It's very gay. How is it gay if they're not together? They don't do anything together. They just love the same woman. Like, and they cater to her. So poly relationship is let me tell you the exact definition because I wrote it down. So poly is the practice of romantic relationships with more than one person at the same time with the informal consent of all partners involved. So that cannot be gay. Like the woman is romantically involved with both of these men at the same time and they're all okay with it. That does not make them gay. That just makes them choose a different lifestyle than the majority of us would. Let me see. It's very gay. He's so funny.
I feel like it would only be gay though if
they're fucking each other.
Thoughts are enjoying watching the guy or watching. If y'all sitting here going in for pussy and y'all aren't thinking about y'all dicks, then
what about two heterosexual men that fuck a girl at the same time, right? They're having a threesome. And listen,
I know where this is going, bitch.
And they put it in like different holes at the same time. So their balls are like
yes.
Their balls are like knocking on each other. It's not gay. Mr. Wise said it's not gay if the niggas are not being intimate with each other. It's not gay. Exactly.
But if touching while being pleased by the woman, I feel like that's like.
Why are you aroused by our balls clicking together? You know what I'm saying? So I think that part might be a little gay, but I don't think that's what he was talking about because this was before we said that. So yeah, I do think that there's a little like homo-ness, and not judging if that's what you like, that's what you like. But I do think there's some homo in enjoying your balls touching the other dude. Yeah. Gay, Probs Natalie. She said gay literally just means you like men. Exactly. It's not gay as long as the men don't interact sexually, Lynette said. Polly open. Okay, she was answering the question. Niggas be too open and curious for that. That's weird, to be honest. I don't know. I agree. Like, there's a lot of men that are curious about being with another man or are. I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb and I'm so upset. But they are, they're curious. So yeah, there are niggas that will just be like, you know what? Let me make my balls touch his real quick.
Let me see my
yeah, on accident. Like, let me do it. If their dicks touch or you look at the penis, it's gay.
If y'all are both having sex with the girl, right? Like, what y'all gonna do? Like, be like, okay, hold up, nigga. Like, your balls is touching mine. Let me wrap mine real quick. Like, how does that even go? Like, if y'all are both fucking the girl.
I mean, you got to know what to expect if y'all are gonna put it in the holes right next to each other. So like, just don't do it if you don't want to touch his balls. Someone said DP is not gay. Oh, double penetration. Right. So like, okay, you would say that, but like, how are you as a straight man staying aroused by your balls touching another straight man? Straight man's balls. Y'all are way too close. Matter of fact, y'all knees is probably clicking together. Y'all are very intimate with each other at this point. Like, y'all might just start kissing. Like, I'm not saying it's gay. Listen, I'm not judging or saying it's gay. I'm just saying when the balls are touching, when the balls are touching and you're enjoying it, it's questionable. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Like, definitely fucking questionable.
I go when you see porn videos, there'll be like millions of views on fucking gangbangs and fucking different kinds of all that shit. So
I love threesome porn. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so do you guys think that like poly is deeper than sex? Like, do you think?
Yeah, like the definition, I said it's not even, it didn't even mention sex when I looked it up. Like, it was strictly like a romantic relationship between multiple people. Like, and like you were saying, like, it's like a team effort. Like, you got this, like, every poly relationship that I've ever like witnessed, and I've never witnessed one in real life, but like I said, y'all, like our friend is in one and she's gonna be joining. It's gonna be lit. But I've never witnessed one in real life, so I don't know. But like I've seen stuff on social media that people share, and they like really, it doesn't even seem like sex is the last thing on half of these people's mind. They really just enjoy having their multiple partners. It's cool. I mean, I wouldn't do it again, but I think it's cool that people can do that comfortably, you know. Someone said, y'all better learn your booty hole. Y'all just spot. Niggas know. That's why there's so many undercover gay dudes. But
Do you think it's possible to love two people at the same time? Like, if you're in poly, do you think that people gravitate more towards like one partner? Do you think like two of them are in love and the other person is just kind of beneficial?
You gonna answer or?
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jess.
Okay, yeah.
Jasmine, talk for a minute. Come on, dog.
It's your birthday. Time.
Go ahead. You answer first.
No, I definitely feel like it can. Well, it can go both ways, but I definitely feel like you can sit here and love both people. And I haven't experienced a poly relationship, but I've experienced an open one. So I definitely feel like you can love two different people at the same time.
I do too, because like this takes us back to last week in a sense, but like think about cheating. Like, okay, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna use an example of like something I went through. I had been with somebody, we broke up for a little bit, I met someone else, and I gained feelings for this person, but then that old somebody wanted to come back, and I was conflicted because I loved both of them. I had feelings for both of them, and I don't think
love with two people. I think you could love two people. I think that's real. You know, like I think once you've loved somebody,
so you feel like you're gonna love.
Well, you can love anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I think you can be in love with two people. Like romantically, you could want forever with two different people on accident. Like, and
there's a quote, and I can't remember who said it. It's like, if you love two people,
choose the one.
Pick the second one, because if you really love the first, you wouldn't have fell for the second. I mean, I think that's real. Like if I'm in a relationship and I'm in love with somebody, I don't see how I could be in love with somebody else. Like I can see how I have love for somebody, but to be in love, I think is like, that's want to be with. But I think in love comes with like a lot of things. Like if you're in a relationship, you fall in and out of love with that person at different times in the relationship.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think, okay, I can understand that in a point, because I did choose at the end of the day, and I chose the previous partner over the new one. But I also like, I feel like, okay, you guys don't judge me for this, right? Because I've been like monogamous my entire life, and I'm just like marriage and house and kids, right? But I think that we are like animals in a sense, and we're supposed to date and have multiple partners, right? So like I think it's very much possible to be in love with two different people. Like and maybe I can't say from experience, but I can say that I could have from experience been in love with two different people. I just never gave it the chance. If these two people had been like, all right, you can have both of us, I would have had healthy relationships with the two of them, you know, and one was a girl and one was a guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but so
yeah, but like if you're
no, because it's a woman.
You love her for her feminine, like her.
No, that's what I was about to say. If it's a woman that's femme, a lot of men don't care about that. She was not feminine. You know who I'm talking about. Exactly. She was like a dude, you know, and so that's why I had to choose. But I had deep feelings. Like it was really sad to let her go. I did love her, and I don't think I was in love. I know I wasn't in love with her, but I could have been if I continued on. So I think my opinion differs from yours here. I do think people could fall in love with two people, and that's what makes it hard, and that's why people cheat, I think, which sounds dumb as fuck, but like you don't want to lose this person, but then you're like so into this person. Like, and I'm talking about not cheating on, oh, I fucked her. I'm talking about affairs, like long term, this is my girlfriend and that's my girlfriend affairs. Like you can love two people, be in love with two people at the same time. I'm going to read this comment real quick because it's been sitting here. I think most poly relationships, Gigs said, I think most poly relationships, the partners split the intimate time. I don't think they have threesomes often. Oh, I'm so glad she said that. because that was a question that I had. Like, I'll get to that in a minute, but that's true. I also read up on that. They don't have a lot of threesomes, which is fucking crazy to me if y'all are going to be together. But they also do have threesomes, so it's like, I guess it depends on the throuple or quadruple, whatever the fuck it is. Someone said that's gay. You could always use a toy, TMF Baby said. See, we kind of get away from the comments. I don't even know what he's referring to.
Okay,
Can
so
they...
do you naturally get jealous in poly relationships? Do you think there's jealousy?
I would.
Yeah, I would think.
I think so, but then I also feel as if like you know what you're signing yourself up to for a polygamy relationship. So I feel like people that are getting into it wouldn't be jealous because that's what the whole thing is about.
But I think jealousy is like very natural in a sense. Like it's healthy. Okay, I think there's healthy jealousy. Like it's just naturally how you feel, but it depends on how you react. Like if you're the person you're in a relationship with is spending, if they're spending more time together and you feel a little excluded, I think you would feel a little bit of jealousy for sure.
Definitely. Like, I think naturally as humans, but again, guys, there are people in these poly relationships that, and maybe, like I said, I've never witnessed one personally, but I've seen like people talk about it who are in poly relationships online, and like they make it like it's just like, I don't give a fuck. Like today he's spending the day with her. Some people do that too, like, oh, it's this girl's day. Tomorrow's my day, and you know, shit like that. Like I would get jealous on her day because like, what the fuck are y'all doing without me? Bitch, I love both of y'all. So why are y'all not here with me? Why can't I go? Like people are tapping in so much on that balls thing. They are just fucking going in, dog. Stay across the way and don't make eye contact. Keep your eye on the female. Gio said that. It's more about having fun and saving money. Someone else said that. It's possible.
That's oh my God. Probably like part of it is I want to say like an agreement, like a business agreement, like even some marriage, like relationships, most marriages, there is some aspect of a business agreement in it. Like you clean the house, I'll pay the bill.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like so.
Definitely.
A third person in to take the weight off, to bring in extra financial, to bring in extra sexual satisfaction, like that may take the weight off. And I think like in today's world where it is hard to manage all of that, like I think more people are probably going to get involved in it. For sure.
I mean, I agree. I think it's becoming more of a thing these days. I'm just tapping into the comments so no one feels ignored. Smart guy said, you can love two people, but there's always going to be one you love more. Money Mason said, you're always here, by the way. Shout out to you. He said, can't love two people with one heart. Fuck out of here. That's gay. Okay, they're still tapping in on the fucking... I've been stuck between two before, Marcelli said. Like, it's a real fucking thing, guys, I think, but... whatever. You love all your kids the same, don't you? Exactly. That is such a good, and I know it's weird because of what we're talking about, but that is such a good example. You can love two people the same. Think about it. There's not one child that you love more. Say that again.
I said, but your kids are different. Like to me,
no, it's not. It's someone you.
For real, I think so. I mean,
okay, it's different because we're always gonna.
Being in love with two people, so that's
our kid, right? So maybe that's what it is. But our kids are always gonna come above, so that's why it's different. It's like it's your fucking kids, but like it's still multiple human beings that you love exactly the same. Most good moms, at least. But yeah.
So do you want? Go ahead.
You can. I think it's the same thing. So that was a good comment.
Do you want to move over to threesomes? Because I feel like we covered.
I think we're kind of tapping in on all of it. We just didn't tap in on open relationships much, but yeah, we could move on to threesomes because I got some shit to say. Yeah. We could definitely move on to that. You asked if they love all the children. We different topics. Sorry, guys. I know, but I just feel like you guys are ready to go, and I'm just making sure we tune into the comments. Like I want you guys to feel important. and feel heard and answered. So they're just having a conversation with each other, so I'm kind of skipping that. I get what you're saying, Natalie. She said you asked if they love all their children the same way. Different topics. I definitely feel like the two, loving your kids and falling in love, are way different categories. I'm gonna disagree because of what I said earlier. I don't really need to repeat it, but I think it's all human beings, like, type shit. Someone said animal instinct, and I love that because it's so true. We really do have animal instincts, and we don't even realize it. Like, think about how animalistic sex alone is. Think about all the shit you say and do while you're fucking, and then you know what I'm saying? Then you're done, and you're just like, what did I just say? Like, what did I just let this motherfucker do to me? Like, so I do think that plays a big part in it. Okay, so Natalie said, I have a friend in one who literally does not get jealous about shit like that. Literally just wants to share all the love, and I feel like I would definitely get jealous. I agree. All right, unconditional love is different than romantic sexual love. Unconditional love is just unconditional. All right, boom, we're ready to go. I got through all of them.
You guys want to take a shot?
Yes, let's take a fucking shot. I already have mine poured up, by the way. Oh, y'all did too? Wait, let me get my salt.
This bitch, the fucking salt, dog. Just keep that shit.
I don't know lines, but.
Guys have shots of lit. Take a shot.
Yeah, let's go. Take a shot.
Gio, that's not true. Dolphins have sex for pleasure. We're not the only animals that have sex for pleasure. There are other animals that have. Okay, so let's go to threesome. So in a relationship, and we're speaking for like a man and a woman in a relationship. Who do you think should be the one to
initiate a threesome?
Yes.
Sorry, you broke out if you finished, but I think, and this is gonna, I guess, come off sexist, right? Because why do we get to choose? But I think for like comfortability problems, I think a woman should always choose because, see, this sounds so bad, right? I'm sorry, men on here, but I think men cheat more often than women. So if you're asking me for a threesome, I'm like, what am I lacking? Like, what, like, it's gonna make me wonder what you're trying to go do without me, that you're like, so you want so badly to do it with me. So I think a woman should initiate it, but there's relationships that like you're so comfortable with your partner that like some people just be like, yo, we should have a threesome. I've been asked by a man to have a threesome. Did I give it to him? No, but I was asked and I was really insulted.
I mean, I feel like if you're bringing in another woman into the relationship, a woman should be the one to initiate. Like, unless you want a threesome with like another, like it's just making your woman comfortable and letting her just feel confident with it. Because, like you said, like, why do you want a threesome?
Exactly. Like, you have all of me. Why the fuck do you want another bitch over here?
I'm lose at a time like, fuck no. Why? Like, why do you need a threesome? When me and you, we fuck good. So like, why do you want a threesome?
Exactly. And I'll say from my experience, I have good sex when I like I said a long time ago. I don't know if anyone's ever heard me say this, but I don't stay where the sex is bad. So even if the sex is good, I've desired threesomes like many times. Like even if I'm like, I don't.
Right.
You're breaking out.
You're attracted to men and women, correct?
Yes.
Attractive. Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, I think that's normal if you're attracted to two opposite sex. Like you want that.
Yeah, I think it turns me on. Like it turns me on to talk about other women when I'm having sex, just two people. So, I have definitely like wanted a threesome more times than not, but that doesn't mean that I like was down, because when it came to like the real thing, I would definitely be like, hold the fuck up. Like, can I do this for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, only creatures on earth. Jasmine said, nope, she is not about a threesome. She is not about poly. Layla X3 is making it clear that she does not motherfucking share. And if he does, I'm gonna punch him. That's what she said. Crystal, ex little lady, said, I'm too crazy for threesomes. Marcelli said, I agree. I think she was agreeing with what I said because I seen it come up then. Yes, if everyone in the relationship agrees to it. NFL, Dave, the youngin said. So what we're saying is who should initiate it. Of course, threesomes happen when everyone in the relationship agrees to it. We just want to know what you guys think about a man coming to his woman and saying, I think we should bring another woman in.
But I don't know. I feel like a lot of the times, like the people who you have threesomes with backdoor you. Like they'll sit here, like when y'all done doing what y'all doing, they'll like go try to reach out to your nigga, or your nigga will try to reach out to them. Then you gotta worry about that because you already know how the pussy feel. You already know how it is intimately. So it's like they
It
might
was
want
something new. Yeah.
it. So that's why I feel like I can't like I've always feel so crazy. I've always wanted to have a threesome, but like I feel like I'm too insane for that shit. Like if
I'm
I
insane. That's how you
yo,
know this bitch crazy.
it's like they try the shit out of you. It's like okay, yeah, you know, you did it the first time with all of us. Then next thing you know, it's gonna be like, okay, matter of fact, I already felt that pussy. I like that pussy. So you feel me? I like you might want all the both of y'all at one time. They're gonna want to sit here and try to do something with the next person behind your back. I've seen that shit goddamn time.
Bitch, I've experienced it. I've been there. My first time attempting a threesome, we didn't get far out of touching and kissing, and then something happened where I had to step away and we had to end it. I come back and I like witnessed my significant other. This was a long time ago. This was like over 10 years ago, maybe, or no, maybe like over 8 years ago, 9 years ago. But I come back and I witness this person trying to like fuck with the girl when I'm gone. But we had set strict boundaries and like rules. Like there's none of that. You know, like you can't do shit when I'm not around. I actually made other rules, which we'll get into later. But yeah, I was traumatized for a long time and I never attempted it or cared to do it again after that. And then I ended up doing it again, but the only thing is I didn't let the guy fuck the girl. I kind of just let them both do me. And it like I don't know, I enjoyed myself the entire time and I didn't feel any form of jealousy at all. And maybe if he had stuck his dick in her I would have, but we didn't get there. But I turn around and the very next day the girl adds this nigga on social media and starts liking all his stuff, and it just became like an uncomfortable thing. And like I don't know what her intentions were. We talked about it and she said that it wasn't that, so I'm just gonna run with that. But like it's like there's boundaries when you do stuff like that with people. So I am good off threesomes. Like I think it's sexy and I think it's like great, and it was great, my experience
But
with
it's
it.
somebody you love. Like if it's like sex between, is
I
that what you're
think
saying?
no,
Is that
I think so. Yeah, maybe like as a single woman, I'm with my girl. Maybe we like, you know what, bitch, let's both fuck him. Maybe, but I don't even know for sure. It may be like a lot of Patron, but yeah, I wouldn't do it with someone I love again. And I honestly only did it because of where I was with this person mentally at this point. It was just like, okay, I'm not necessarily deeply in love with you, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So let's fucking do it now. You know, like who else? I trust you. Like let's do it. So that was it. But again, I didn't let any penetration happen between the two. I did make her suck his dick, and they both did me. But yeah, no, I'm good off
that's
that shit because you just never know with people. It's always something. Like it's always like again, you trying to fuck with her the first time I did it, trying to fuck with her when I walked away, and then the second time, the next day you go and add this nigga. Like, come on, bitch. Like it's just always something. You could just never trust people enough for threesomes when you just
You can't,
can't.
especially sharing with your man. Like you can't even like trust somebody for the littlest thing. So can you imagine?
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
do you feel like it should be with like somebody close or like a stranger?
I think once you do, even if it's a stranger, that person is no longer a stranger, and your man can still reach out and find that bitch. So, I guess you I guess a stranger in a sense, but at the same time, I mean, not necessarily close to home. Like Jasmine, China, I would never want to have a threesome with you guys, right? Because,
Dog.
like, because no, like y'all are too close to home. It's like I spend too much time with y'all, and y'all are my best friends. I would never do that. But like a bitch that I'm cool with,
Around too much for sure.
yeah, a bitch that I'm cool with, but she just not around a lot. I think that's okay. Like, and again, I wouldn't do it again. I won't. I never say never, so let me not say that. But, I think it's better for someone that's close but not too close.
Yeah.
Rather than a stranger, also because the stranger don't give a fuck about you, don't know you, don't care, and could make her way back around too. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't trust a stranger enough. And then bitch, like, is you dirty? Like, who you be fucking? Like, that you're so down to come and fuck us right away. Someone said, so if he Marcelli, she said, so if he shows the other girl more attention, it's the girl's fault for choosing. That's what the nigga gonna say. Yeah, because that's what niggas do. Like, they be like, you wanted this and you picked her. But that's why I think in threesomes, there should be boundaries set of what can and can't be done. And that'll, I guess, make it work better. But let me see if Marcus, are you here? Oh, he is. So MacBoy09. So I'm gonna request for you to join, so we can hear what you have to say. So Marcus is about to join us, guys, and he I don't know if he is or has been in an open relationship. We'll find out. But so we're gonna like tap into open relationships with him right now. I'm about to have him join. It's so cool. I seen his comment as soon as I like. Perfect timing. Okay, MacBoy 09.
Birthday.
MacBoy 09. Can we just say that we love you guys? Like, y'all are so y'all are so loyal to us, and I love it. Hi, Marcus.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. You?
We're good. So, guys, Marcus is in Texas, right?
Yeah.
He's in Texas. How cool is this that he's like here with us from fucking Texas? Shout out to Marcus. All right.
Yes.
So we're gonna just jump in and ask you questions. Is there any boundaries you want to set, like what you don't want to talk about?
No, I'm down for whatever.
Bet.
Honestly.
Okay. So you are or were in an open relationship?
I was.
You was. And how long was the open relationship?
It lasted about 8-9 months.
Okay. And so it started off open, or y'all were together and then opened it?
So we were talking at first, and how it happened was she saw it, when you talking, I don't know how everyone else does it, but I always talk to more than one person. So
You're just
she
talking.
was like, yeah. So
Yeah.
she was like, she was 2 years older than me. So the first thing she was like is, how about you be honest about it? I was like, excuse me? And she was like, be honest. Like, how many girls do you talk to? I was like, 2, 3. And she was like, okay, if you talk to 2, 3 girls and I'm talking to 2, 3 guys, how about we just go into an open relationship? So I was like, I wouldn't mind that at all. Like, sure, let's do it. We did that.
So you say this, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but so was it just y'all continuing to be talking and then talking to other people, or did y'all commit to each other at the same time? Like, did y'all consider each other boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah, we can see each other boyfriend and girlfriend. But we were talking to other people. But we kept like the thing is, what people fail to realize is sometimes it's actually, there's like a society of that shit where motherfuckers is literally like that. Like, you'll see that shit. Like, they have kink parties, they have all these weird shits where you're a part of that shit. So then you can invite people and join in.
Did you do that?
Like, the kink part, I went to the party. I didn't join. I went to the party. Like, it's fun.
Okay, no judgment here. I feel you. So then basically it sounds like she initiated the open relationship.
Yeah.
Did that throw you off at all?
Yes. I was not mature enough for that shit at all. Like, I was like, you lying. Nah, that can't be. Because when you think about it, at the time, at the age I was, you're thinking she gonna slap the shit out of me if I say yes to this.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't expect a woman to come up to you and just be like, "Yo, how would you want this to go?" Like, you can talk to whatever girl you want. I could talk to dudes still, but we still fuck with each other still, like that. You know?
Yeah, no, I
Like,
feel that.
you don't think like this shit can go that far unless you're like into it. Like, you have to try it. You have to like, okay, like, let's see where this really goes. You know?
Okay. So were you in love with her?
Nah,
No, you weren't in love with her. Okay, so maybe
nah.
did that make it easier for you?
Yeah,
And
most
so
definitely.
if you did get a woman and you fell in love with her, would you do an open relationship again? Would you be willing to
I
do
don't
that?
think I don't think I'll be able to do it.
So you didn't
No.
benefit much from having an open relationship except you didn't love
You
this person. Go ahead.
you can't say I did. I can't say I didn't benefit from it because she was like really. She helped me mature as a person. Like, she sat me down to help me be able to have a conversation about it instead of like instantly like, what the fuck? Like, you gonna fuck another
Cheating.
nigga? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was like she helped me grow with it, which is
Oh, that's
shocking.
good. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good. So, did you have any jealousy? Like, did you feel any like maybe you didn't get
The
her?
the first time she told me she's gonna like talk to another dude, I like immediately was about to throw her phone. Immediately. And she like, you can't get mad if we're in an open relationship. So if you're gonna get upset, then you can't do what you want to do.
So
So
she was willing to stop being open?
yes,
Oh, and you didn't want to?
I was like, we said we're gonna try it, and I said I'll give it like a month, and if I didn't fuck with it, we're gonna stop.
Yeah.
And that ain't what, you know.
Because
So
you probably got comfortable, right? Like it's like, all right, I could have her and I could do me on the side.
yeah, like this is the ideal situation. You're like, I could have you, I could have this, I could have that. Like, I could have my cake and eat it too. Fuck that. Why not?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like without feeling any guilt because it's open. So you're not cheating, you're not
Yeah,
doing nothing wrong.
not cheating.
Oh,
You know what's going on. The only thing is, when the rules were set,
I was
she had
gonna ask
specific
you that.
rules.
That
Okay,
was
so
So
give me some, yeah, it's so cool. It's literally the next question for you. So give me some rules. Like give me some of the things that she said, like some of the boundaries she said. Just a couple.
the first one she said was, the chick can't be in her face.
Okay.
So you cannot have her in my face whatsoever. I'm like, okay. She's like, the spots we go to, we hang out at, she can't be there.
Okay,
Like,
that's mhm.
like your boys gonna be your boys, but you have to be real with me. Like, be 100 about that shit. Like, you can't lie about it. Like, you can't hide it. Like, if I actually see your phone, don't try to delete shit. Like, just be 100 about it.
okay.
Did
So
she
y'all
ask to see?
Huh?
phone and shit like that.
Say what?
So you guys would show each other your phones
Yeah.
and okay, okay.
All right, this is cool. Like I wouldn't do it, but I
Nah,
like
but
that you did it. It's cool.
it's
It's an
like,
experience. You learn from shit like this.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, no. Like, it was definitely a weird fucking experience because you have to be like completely open and honest, and you have to
And
have that trust with
secure.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So someone
Like,
asked in the comments, did you guys use protection being y'all were both fucking other people? Were y'all fucking other people?
yes,
Were you talking to other people?
we were definitely fucking other
Okay,
people.
so y'all y'all use protection with the other person and not each other, or just all around condoms,
all
everybody?
around, all around, just
Okay,
to be
safe.
cautious.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then did you fuck with somebody during fucking with her that you like maybe felt harder feelings for?
No.
So
That
it was
see
always
that's
her at the top.
so that's
Like,
another rule. That's another rule. If you
mhm.
develop feelings for this person, you either cut them off or we cut ties.
But can you do that? Like, is that a thing? Can you just be like, I'm catching feelings for you. I can't talk to you no more. Like, is that really even humanly possible for us? Like,
I don't think it's humanly possible, but I would be upfront to the point where if me and another chick was talking, I'm like, look, I'm gonna let you know this now. I'm in an open relationship. I have a girl.
In there first.
Like, yeah, like we could do shit.
have you met?
I
Go ahead, keep going.
No, I mean, telling her we could do shit, but it's like at the same time, I have to be like cautious of like what we do. You know, like I can't get feelings hurt. I can't be like, oh, I want to be with you and all that shit. So like,
but naturally, what if that happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you found a woman that's more
I think she'd have whooped my ass.
I'm sure.
I think she'd have whooped my ass.
Yeah. All right. So you do go to these people that you meet and you tell them you're in a relationship, correct? They all knew you were in a relationship, and they're just cool with it. They're like, oh, okay, if y'all are open, I don't care. Like,
nah. Sometimes you get cursed the fuck out. Sometimes like, fuck.
And do they still fuck with you though?
Some do, some don't.
Okay. And what about her? Did you two share details with each other, or did you just keep it like, we're not gonna talk about it when we're together, and when I'm with them, I'm with them?
Like, we wouldn't share. It's just like if we try something new with somebody that we like, we'd be like, yo, let's try this. And she'd be like, where the fuck you got that from? I'd be like, why?
Hell no, listen.
Yeah, so
that would piss me off.
So there's that.
Did you give her any rules? That's what Marcelli's in the comments said.
Hell, fuck yeah. Like, what else? Like, nah. I can't have rules and then you could live freely.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But some of the rules were, like, one of my rules was you can't suck another nigga dick. You can't do that. Like, you can't do that. Like, just like I can't eat pussy, you can't eat dick. Like, you can't suck it. Like, it's just plain simple. Because if you do that shit, you're just, certain things you had to keep only for the relationship that you have with that person. And if you like just open up to do whatever, you're literally taken away from that. And you wouldn't want that.
Heard. And then what's the point in being in a relationship at that point? So I understand that. All right. And then the last question I have for you is if you can give us some pros and cons. Like, what was really good about it and what like would be a reason why you wouldn't want to do it again?
Cons are like, if you don't have the heart for it, or if you don't think mentally you could be cool with that, I wouldn't suggest it. If you're insecure, trust issues, all that shit, like, it's not in your best interest, because you're definitely going to ruin your mental with it, honestly. Because imagine 2-3 in the morning, y'all chilling, hanging out, and she get a text like, yo, where you at? And you just are like, oh, for real? Like, I thought we, you know.
Yeah,
luckily
but you can't control that part.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, but it's like, luckily with her, I didn't experience that, because she was like strict on that. Like, she had a time where we're together, like, they're not doing that.
So why did you guys break up then?
We broke up because she then said she wanted to get serious and stop being open. And at the time, I was like young, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to stop.
You were in love, so I mean, I feel that. Okay, and then someone in the comments, sorry, she don't like when I call her someone. Lay Love asked, did anyone ever ask your girl, like, prove it to me? So you going to these women and being like, I'm in an open relationship, but I could fuck with you, like, you know, we're good. Did they ever say, like, prove to me that it's open, because I don't believe that you're not cheating on her and I don't want to be that woman?
The two things you could do, another dude who was in an open relationship gave me this advice. He was like, just give them her number. Like, call her yourself. Go ahead, call her.
Okay.
And so it was simple as that. Like, you either believe me or you can talk to her yourself.
Yeah. True. All right. Well, thank you, Marcus. We appreciate you so much. You were fucking great, like, super great. This gave me so much insight on open relationships, and it's cool. Like, I think people who are strong enough to do that are a different breed, because I could be talking to somebody Yeah, I could be talking to somebody and be like, okay, we're talking to other people right now, but then like once we become serious, that's it. You better dead. I want them hoes gone by tomorrow. Like, like you feel me?
Nah,
Like,
I mean, it's not easy on anyone, honestly. Like you're really sitting there thinking like, yo, is you really happy? Because you got like you be seeing her phone, she be seeing your phone. You be like, you really happy here? Like, is this good?
yeah,
This cool for you?
yeah, it's
But it's
crazy.
like the constant reassurance. Like I said, like she was more mature about it than I was. Like I was like questioning so much shit, and she was just able to like be real with me. Like the thing about it is, in order to have that type of thing going, you got to be real with yourself. You got to know, like, yo, can you do this? And at
Yeah.
first I said I could do it, and then you're in it, and you're like, nah, I can't do this shit. Like I don't want
Yeah.
to do this no more.
Hmm.
But then it's like she kept saying, well, I'm with you right now. Like they don't matter to me when I'm not around you. Then yeah, you know what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
so it does get tricky. Like it's always you always need that mental reassurance from her
Yeah, you have to be
and
really strong
yourself.
mentally to deal with that. Someone said, do you feel like you can take a woman serious after starting off in an open relationship? So if you did fall in love with her, and y'all were open for that amount of time and then y'all decided to, or she, or whatever, like say she decided she didn't want it to be open no more and you were with that, would you be able to take her serious, like, and as a woman, as like maybe a future wife, mother of your children type thing?
Hell yeah, she fucking helped me grow a lot. Like the thing
Okay.
you fail to realize is if a woman can help you grow in a situation like that, she can help you through fucking anything. Like
Yeah.
even though it's like, dude, she's fucking other niggas, she's doing this, she's doing that, but she keeping it a beam with you. Like you're not over there falling for the bullshit. She's like, yo, this is what it is. This is what it was. Like if you're not mentally strong, like most people say, oh man, that's game, like that's fake. She's running game on you. Da, da, da. I'm like, all right, cool. But if she's being real with me the whole time
Yeah.
and I didn't feel away, why should you? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
So
feel
it's
that.
like it all comes down to the two people inside the relationship being honest, like every other relationship. If you're honest about it, you can go far. If not, you're gonna last 3 days.
Yeah,
Barely.
definitely. I think that goes with all like relationships, period. Honesty is like first, but definitely open relationships and shit like that. Like y'all gotta be honest with each other. All right. But thank you so much, Marcus.
No
Maybe
problem.
you'll join us again in the future for another topic, maybe.
Sure. Just let me
All
know.
right. Cool. We
All right.
appreciate you. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. I don't know how to end it.
I
Because
got
you're
you.
gonna bring on the next guest. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
He's super cool. I like him. That
Okay,
was
can I say
cool.
one? I'm sorry, like I have to get this out right now. Okay, I want y'all to understand the guests that we have on here are like
Thank you.
supporting us,
Yes.
and I want to let y'all know, like we do not condone all the disrespect towards our guests. Like they're taking the time out to be on here and talk to us about their story, and just like how y'all are on here respecting us on our stories and our input and on different things, we need y'all to give the same respect towards our guests. Like y'all
To
just
any
can't.
guest. The
Yeah.
fact is, this is somebody from
Us and supporting
Exactly.
us for sure.
exactly like do you guys know him personally?
I don't.
No, I don't either. So this is somebody who just decided to support us based on someone sharing, or maybe he followed one of us and we didn't know, like whatever. This is someone who decided to support us, and anybody who comes on here is someone who decides to support us. So just show a little bit of respect next time, guys. Like all those. Lynette!
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hi.
so first of all, before we get started, do you have liquor?
Yeah, we.
I boycotted liquor. So
Okay, fine. Well, we're gonna take a shot for Jasmine, for you being here. Like, let's do it. Cheers. I don't have my salt.
let's see. You need training wheels still, girl?
All right.
How are you ladies today?
I'm doing well.
We're good.
I'm great.
All right. Do you guys want to jump into answer her questions?
Okay.
The hot seat, my favorite.
Okay. So before we start, too, is there anything it's off limits to you? Anything you don't want us to tap into? Oh, she's heard that. No.
If it gets to that point, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay. Bet.
I'll just be like pineapple juice.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. All right, guys. Go ahead. Jump in.
Yeah. All right. So first off, are you currently in a poly relationship, or is it something you're just?
No, I'm in a relationship.
Okay. And how long have you been in a poly relationship?
It's about 2019.
Oh, okay.
Since when? 2018 or 19?
19.
19. Okay, so 19, 2021. And you're still in this relationship right now?
The situation you're in is one man, and that's the type of relationship you're in or looking for.
No, that's the type of relationship that I'm in.
Okay. How did you find yourself in a relationship like this? Like, who initiated the actual relationship?
When I met my boyfriend, he was already. And but yeah, when I met him already, he was already married.
Okay. And were they looking for somebody to join the relationship?
I guess so, because here I am.
Would you say that you are attracted to women as well? Like, outside of being with him, do you normally associate yourself with women sexually and emotionally?
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
She would be on here rolling up.
That
I mean, what are you talking about?
is though, are you two doing stuff with each other, and or like how?
All right. Yes. Birthday girl. All right, boom. Here we go. So,
Get 5 on, so I turn that shit off.
ma'am,
Hi.
before we even jump back into it, are you allowed to talk about this freely?
Yeah.
Okay. Your man, the only boundary he has is no names, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say his name. He's babe.
No, yeah, we don't want to say we don't have to say his name. It's fine. I'm just saying, like, because I want to like cross, because it's a very interesting thing from the conversation that we've already had about this. It makes for good entertainment. Okay, so
Let's write a book, right?
We want to hear it. We want you to be open with us right now, and we want everything on the table. So, with that being said, you guys want to jump back into the questions? We already covered how long and what type of poly she's in. So it was 1 man and 2 women, correct? Okay. And they were married prior to you joining in on them, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, did you guys cover who initiated it?
Yeah, we did. Well, she said she joined them.
But who was like, hey, we're married and come be with us? Like, who made that a thing? How did you meet them?
He did. I met him.
So you met him out somewhere? Oh.
Okay,
That's
interested in that.
Drinking.
Pursue a poly relationship.
Huh?
What made you pursue that?
What made me pursue it?
Yeah, like what made you interested? Like, okay, like let me try this out.
Hold on, before you finish that question, since you're taking a pause, Iris, you just, because this is important, she said, how do I share this so more people will join? This is about to be a juicy session. Thank you, bitch. Go ahead, the corner, it's like the little paper plane. You just click that and you share it with whoever. That's how you share it. And thank you. We appreciate it so much.
For sure.
Yeah, but okay, go ahead, Lynette. Answer that.
Question again? Sorry.
What made you want to pursue a poly relationship? Like open to pursue?
He was honest about it. He was very honest. I mean, it's not it's not a secret that I like women also. So he was just honest about it.
But like detailed. So you say he was honest about it. Did you meet him somewhere and be like, you know, I'm into you, and y'all started caking a little bit, and then he's like, hey, so I do have a wife. Do you want to join us?
Not in that way per se. I met him. Him and I were talking first, and then I met her, and then it just became us for a while.
Like, what do you mean us? You and him, or you and her?
All that, both that,
like the three of you. Okay.
both of them.
And what do you mean for a while? What does that mean?
When I say me and her were, you know, for a while.
Hold on. So you're saying that you fucked with them both individually?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, okay, so as weird as it sounds, each of us had our own relationship. Yeah.
Oh, so this is good. I've had questions about this. So him and her have had their thing, you and him, and you and her.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I had heard that you guys were talking about it earlier. No, there doesn't always have to be. It's not always a threesome. There's times where it's just him and I, and there's times where it was just her and I. It's great when it's everyone. It's great.
So considering she was his wife, did she have like any jealousy toward it when it was just you and him?
That would ever be expressed to me? No.
What about expressed to him and him maybe tell you?
I'm pretty sure it was expressed to him.
You're pretty sure? Have you heard it?
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you have jealousy towards them?
Me, nah.
No, you knew what was going into it.
Just like Drake, that Drake lyric, you know what it was when you signed up?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the way that I see it, it's like, yeah, you could be with a dude, just you and him. But let's be real, we're all grown ass women. We're goddamn near in our 30s.
Yeah.
What men not cheated? What men don't cheat? So in my opinion, I would rather
know what's going on.
Let me join in too. Shit, I might want to fuck the bitch too.
Exactly. Hey,
is you doing it behind my back. Give me the option to decide if I want to do it or not. I might.
But from your perspective, you are the other woman. You know what I'm saying? Like from your situation, you're the third. So they were together and then you joined them. So it's not necessarily, or it wasn't at the time, him cheating on you. So you joined. So you was just highly interested. Like, well, I like bitches. I like niggas. So yeah, like y'all want to do this? So you weren't looking for monogamy at the time.
I think I was over that point. Dealing with the kid's dad and shit. You know, that was no easy trail.
You just want to feel like honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you their first girlfriend? Someone in the comments asked that.
Hell no.
Okay.
I was like a lot.
So
it didn't start with me.
All right. Did you love her? Do you love him?
Yeah.
You love him. Did you love her also?
Yeah.
And all three of you are together right now, or are y'all broken up?
Me and him are together right now.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
So what happened there? Like, what? Can you give us a little like the relationship?
Sometimes
it, or was it other?
People are entitled to change their mind.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you just gotta thug it out, my boy.
Okay, so do you so since like do you two be together? Like when you and Dude are not around?
To me and him, wait, what?
So like, do you and her still mess around?
Yeah.
No.
Do him and her still mess around? Okay. So right now you are in a poly relationship, but you guys are searching for somebody else or open to it?
Yep.
Okay.
So let me ask you this, right? Considering she was there first and now you're there and she's not there, you don't think that like that doesn't scare you into being now you're you're like head honcho in this relationship with him. You're the woman now. And so now y'all are seeking a girlfriend, correct? Okay, so y'all are seeking a girlfriend. Now what if you become her? You don't fear that? You don't have that fear?
Hell no.
Okay, why? Tell me why.
No.
He wrote it in the comments. And she's like, go
I
to hell, bitch.
beat you there. I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't have the fear that it'll happen, because at the end of the day, no one ever knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I've learned that tomorrow's not promised, so fuck it.
You rolling with it.
I'm gonna do what pleases me and makes me happy. If today I want to just fuck you, baby. If today I feel like just hanging out with him, I can do that. If I don't feel like dealing with him, I still got someone else I can deal with. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You say
No,
something else.
no. In general, I'm saying that's the perks of being in a relationship like
Poly.
that.
Okay.
I could just.
So not an outside person. You can't go talk to other dudes, right?
No.
Okay. All right. And was there an alpha for you guys? Was there someone who was in charge of things? Like, considering you were the other woman, did she make rules for you and be like, you can't do this, you can't do that?
No.
Would you
So
say
there's no alpha?
Would you say he's the alpha?
Honestly, both of us got treated equally.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
You're breaking out just a little bit for me, but I can hear you for the most part.
So you don't think like he's not? So when you guys want to bring a third person into the relationship, is it on his terms or your terms? Or
No, it's regardless of in a relationship, in this kind of relationship, you just have to be able to come to a mutual terms. You have to come to mutual understanding.
Okay.
I honestly love this right now. Thank you. I love that you love it. So you said you did love her, right? Or you didn't? You did love her. Do you miss her now?
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
why?
It's on her. It's because what the other person wants.
Brocia's, I already know what's gonna follow up this question, and Brocia's gonna love this answer. Why? Because she's a fucking Capricorn. That's why.
I loved it. Yeah. Okay. Bet. I don't need to ask any more questions. No further questions, ma'am.
If you guys have questions for her, drop them in the comments so we can ask her some.
Yeah, definitely drop them. So, it being three of you guys, right? Were you guys open for an extra girlfriend, or was it just like three tops and like that's it?
She wanted it to be a close triad.
You're.
Wait. Wait. It's not like the millennials or these young ass dudes, you know what I'm saying, that gotta feel like they have to lie, maintain a persona, or just say what you want to hear. A lot of times I don't want to hear shit he has to say, but it's all honesty, and ain't shit that goes on that I won't. It can't no bitch tell me something about my nigga that's gonna make me look stupid. So.
But is he yours if he's y'all's?
Damn right. Because she's.
So somebody, Marcelli said, did she leave because she wanted to end the poly?
Wait, hold on. I just saw something pregnant that threw me off back.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna ask you that next. So we'll get to that next. Answer that.
Honestly, I don't know why. The best response.
You don't know why. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems like
it's okay. One day it's not.
Okay, I was about to say, it seems like y'all are so unconnected emotionally in a sense. Like for the amount of I don't know, this like how emotionally connected were you guys if poly is not about sex, it's about a romantic connection between multiple people. So you don't know why she decided like because they were legally married or just they were together first. Okay, so legally married, and she decided to bring another woman in, and then she decided to walk away from this marriage and let the other woman stay. Did you all three live together? What? So what was that? Did you live away from them?
I live at my house.
Okay, all right. And she moved out of her house. Okay. Did you bring your kids into this? Have your kids met the both of them?
Oh yeah, of course.
Wow.
But not as your boyfriend and girlfriend.
They know that he's my boyfriend. I haven't said to my children like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend," just because they're kids, and you don't gotta tell them that the crayon is yellow for them to be like, "Yeah, that's yellow."
Okay, they get it. I get that.
Yeah,
They're older, so for
yeah.
sure.
Lanaya is the oldest, so
Right.
she's more.
Super understanding. She's 10, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, someone said, what happens if you both get pregnant?
Well, thanks to the fucking puss ass government.
You're stuck.
Nah, girl.
Oh, you're funny. No,
So-
realistically, though, like, if you got pregnant by him, would she have been upset?
I'm sure.
So then maybe she wasn't as open to poly as the average person who does poly. Right. It's seeming like that she was just down for threesomes maybe, and the poly thing wasn't her style.
That's what I've been thinking, but
But if you both did get pregnant, would you both carry on the pregnancies together?
I don't know about her, but
Would you be down to do it?
with both of you.
maybe.
All right, I'm gonna take that as a yes, Lynette. I know you bitch.
So, do you have advice for anybody who wants to try poly or that is in
This
it?
ain't for the weak-minded. If you are weak and if you are jealous and if you get mad because someone else DM'd hard eyes to your boyfriend, stay your ass inside the house. Don't come off the porch. Don't do it.
I'll stay on the porch. I'm not sharing my nigga.
Lynette. So, okay, so you guys are in a relationship, the three of you. That means that either of you guys were allowed to other people and flirt and cross certain boundaries that a normal relationship wouldn't, or guys, was it more of a polygamous relationship that was also open in a sense? Because I know in some relationships they can be closed off. It's us three. This is it. We're not bringing anybody else. We're not flirting. We're not doing any of that. Were you guys doing that outside of the relationship, or was that
Well,
like a boundary you guys had?
well, my nigga's a hoe, so flirting's just in his nature.
Okay.
Flirting, but what about fucking with? Like,
Nah, if he don't call me, it's different.
no, we need him to get away. We can't have you holding back from us because he's there.
I won't.
Um,
But if I'm not invited, yeah, definitely, it's
Okay.
not.
So he's allowed to reach out, but he cannot act on it unless you are invited. Unless you know.
I better know.
Okay.
so that's kind of more open in a sense than poly. No, you guys won't agree because poly, like I said, the definition of poly is romantic relationships. It has nothing to do with sexual. So if he's out flirting with these other girls and you're okay with it, as long as you can have a threesome.
That's the definition of poly, is as long as your partner's okay with it, then you can go on and go forth with it. But if
no, that's the definition of a threesome. Your partner's okay with you fucking somebody else with them. So
not just
no,
romantic.
baby. Baby. I do my research. When we pick these topics, I do my research. So you're saying that if he went out because he's a hoe, and he flirts with these bitches, and then they're like, oh, I want to fuck you. As long as you're invited, you're cool with it. That is threesome. That is not poly. Poly is being romantically involved with more than one person. He's not being romantically involved with these other girls. He's being sexually involved with these other girls. And poly has nothing to do with sexual until it does, because it's a relationship.
No, I mean, I've seen.
No, I'm talking about the actual definition. I'm not talking about what we think and what we've seen. I'm talking about the research I've done and the facts.
The definition is one thing, but poly relationships that are open in a sense together, like
that's an open relationship.
But they're still in a polygamous relationship, like they are still in a poly relationship.
No, they're together and they're able to fuck other people together.
It's not a polygamous relationship.
It's threesome.
It'll be a polyamorous relationship, because polygamy is when you're when every partner is legally married.
Oh, okay, my bad. But I've seen, yeah, like.
And that is still, unfortunately, illegal in the United States of America.
Unfortunately, so you would marry more than one person?
Definitely.
Okay, heard that. So there's someone in the questions. I don't know if you guys want to scroll. Her name is Kayla Rose. Shout out to Mackenzie. She asked a question. I don't know what this means. I don't know how to say the word. I'm going to fucking do my best. But it says, do you feel there's hierarchy or hierarchy?
Hierarchy.
Okay. I've done harems. What's the word? Harems, Harems, of more, but never just 3. That seems more challenging. What is that? Like, what is hierarchy?
Like alpha, basically, right? Like somebody who's on the top dog.
Like someone in charge.
So like Taz Angels type shit.
I guess. I mean, in the way.
Yeah.
No, definitely, for sure, because he was in charge and he had a bunch of bitches.
The way
my niggas, I got me the Jamaican Hugh Hefner.
Did you guys, or did she, like, because I guess she's the woman, like, and at the end of the day, when my man, or maybe she was weak, I don't know, but when my man is bringing another woman in, if I'm down to do that polygamous stuff, I'm going to set boundaries. Did she set any boundaries for you when she met you, or was she just open, like, oh, well, he's fucking you, so I don't care, whatever he wants to do, I'm going to go with it because I love him, and whatever he says goes?
I mean, not per se, because I wasn't just fucking him. I was dealing with her too, not just him.
No, I mean, like, before you become, like, a thing with her, like, did she set boundaries for you when y'all decided as a group?
I can't say because it was like maybe like a 3-day difference from the time that I met him that I met her.
Right. So, but still though, it's like you met him and then he, I guess, told you, I have a woman at home and we want to do this. We're looking for a girlfriend, and you decided, okay, yes. And then you met her, and then did she say, okay, well, you can't do this, 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 and that?
No.
So it was just free game. Y'all do whatever y'all want. Okay, shit, that's a strong bitch. No.
She is. That she is.
And then, so I think we asked you this earlier, but I just want to tap in again to make sure. You and him were allowed to fuck. Like, say she's at work. Y'all are allowed to fuck while she's not home, right?
Yeah.
Y'all were allowed to go on dates and do things without her. And vice versa. Was he allowed to do that with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as was I.
Does he miss her?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What version?
Does he miss her?
It's mother of his kids. He still sees her.
Oh, mother of his children. That's deep.
Involved on that end.
Okay.
So are you and him living together now or no?
No.
So do you see this as like a thing? Like that would be ideal for you?
Like what? I'm sorry, what?
Thing, like you and him and somebody else. Like, is this something you could see for years to come?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions, Jasmine?
Hell no. She answered everything.
Yeah, you did good. Like, I got a little insight on your situation. I think, I'd never judge. It's something I couldn't do, but I'm here for it if it makes you happy. Like, whatever makes people happy, that's my thing.
Like it, I love it.
Yeah, period. If you like it, I fucking love it. There you go.
Lynette, would you be open to living with him, with your children, bringing in a third person, and literally like, you know, being a unit? Because as of right now, if you guys are not living together, it's, you know, you guys are kind of living together, or that lifestyle is not necessarily a unit. Bring your in your life and do it as a unit and live with a third person as a unit.
If that day and conversation were to occur, then yeah.
Okay.
Sure. And would you explain to your kids that we're all together? Like,
Yeah.
okay, all right. So it's like a comfortable thing for you. It's something that you like and you enjoy and you don't regret and that you want to do moving forward, even though now it's just the two of you. You're looking for a girlfriend. So anyone who wants to be in a poly relationship.
Anyone who wants to have any comment.
Lynette and her man are looking for a girlfriend.
She's on the first.
All right. Someone said I'm gonna marry a man and a woman. So Chi-Town, she is into poly, and I've watched a couple of her comments throughout, and she said that poly is
On her
everything.
page. Say less. Says, oh, and she Colombian. Hey, girl, come on.
Hey, so there you go. Go
Yo,
ahead. Maybe y'all
parce,
can do a thing. Matchmaker too. What the fuck are we doing? Let's go. All right, Lynette, we appreciate you so much. We're gonna have like so many more topics that I think that you will be able to relate to or have like a strong, funny maybe opinion on. So I look forward to having you on moving forward also.
Like, see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right. We have another request. Do you want to take it? It's my friend that I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. All right. Let's take her because, like I said, she's in the sex industry, and I think that she could give us a lot. Like, I want to use her for other topics that we already have because I can't believe I didn't think of her. She's perfect. But all right. So, Mackenzie, if you're still here, we're about to add you because we want to hear what you have to say.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God. First of all, I'm so happy to see you. Like,
I'm so happy to see you too. And I'm so happy you're doing this. This is really cool.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we want first of all, like I said, I'm gonna DM you because we're gonna use you for other shit. We've been thinking like, who can we for like certain things, and you're the perfect person. I can't believe I didn't think of you.
Yeah, I have a lot of experience. Like, let me start off with saying like a little bit of my background with polyamory. I've never really had a really intimate one with other women. Like, usually we're all separate unless I bring the woman into it. Okay. But the men that I am with, they generally have multiple women.
And you're okay with it.
Yeah, but my kind of temperament, it's like I'm pretty independent and it's very low maintenance for me. It's less work that I have to do, like where things that I'm not good at, I find that other women, they pick up that slack.
Okay, so you guys are on relationship with that are involved in them, or are they just?
I think everyone has their own relationships individually with that person. Okay. And a lot of times, like, it gets messy in my experience because not everything is divulged. Like, the first time that I was asked to be in what I was saying was like a harem, it was like the man, he asked me to be exclusive to him. And he told me that he would treat me right and he would take care of me and, you know, all of that, protect me and everything like that. But he was messing with other women, so it was me having to be exclusive to him with him being able to be with them.
How was that? Like, did that bother you at all?
Well, I didn't understand the rules because there wasn't really a guidebook to it. I actually made a TikTok talking about this. It's in my drafts. I haven't posted it yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I thought that I could mess with other guys too. Like, oh, polyamory, like we all can have different partners. I didn't understand like
the boundaries.
That's not really how it works. Women, like when it comes to polyamory, it's called polyandrous when you have multiple men. And I tried to do that at the same time that this man was having multiple women.
Hold on, before you keep going. So having multiple men, is this multiple men that know about each other and are around each other?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
they knew about each other because I wasn't really hiding it. Like, I wasn't telling them, like, putting it in their faces, but, like, I was putting it on Instagram. I was, you know what I'm saying? They seen me thotting and bopping with other people,
Yeah.
but, like, we had our own bonds.
Yeah.
You know, my bond with you doesn't interfere with my bond with that person. It doesn't cancel it out. Like, those bonds can coexist for different reasons. For example, I can be best friends with you because of this reason, and you know, I can find a different relationship with someone else and they feel a different type of need, you know.
Yeah. Okay, good. I didn't listen to the content though, guys. We got it, so we're good. All right, where were we?
I don't even know where I got cut off at because I don't know if it was buffering before it stopped.
No, it wasn't. You were buffering. It literally just said phone too hot.
Okay, with polyandry, with women having multiple men, traditionally and in research, that has like, it's popular in some African tribes, but it's not really popular in Western culture because men have control of more of the resources. They make more to the women's dollar than we, you know what I mean? Like, we make like 80 cents to their dollar, whatever. So they have more money, they have more control over the assets, they usually can have multiple partners. Because of that, there's multiple women that'll be with them.
Okay.
But that's not the only reason. Honestly, the men that I was with that had multiple partners, it wasn't even because of the money, but that was a tool that allowed them to live that life in a peaceful way, if you know what I'm saying. Because if a guy is not really contributing anything to you and he's relying on you and he's cheating, then it's like you're going to get rid of him probably.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So it's like generally all of them were very smooth, charismatic, like protective, but a lot of the time I found that because I've been in multiple polyamorous relationships. Ask your questions.
Type of relationship.
Sounds like been more open relationships than poly, but I correct me if I'm wrong, right? But did you live with these people? Like, were y'all a partnership? Were y'all, or was it just okay? I'm with this guy, allowed to date this guy, like, or was it like a full throuple, or like?
Each dynamic is different. I've had one that was like basically wanting to take care of me and he had full control of that, and others. I generally, because I'm unmarried and I haven't found someone that I really have been able to be in my feminine energy and be submissive with and really want to play that role and settle down. I haven't really gotten to that part of commitment. But I'm waiting for it. Like, I would like someone to have a monogamous relationship and try that out, you know, but that hasn't been because I'm really free-spirited, and I find a lot of the people that I'm with, they seem to be very free-spirited as well, and we connect over a lot of intimate things like childhood wounds or our values on life or our interests, but it's like we're not there on the daily to help each other with tasks and things and like spend. Honestly, that's something that I would really love to do. Like, I know it sounds really lame, and especially coming from someone who's married, you're probably like, okay, like, yeah, you want to cook next to someone, like that's something you probably used to. But to me, like, cooking in a kitchen with a man, that would probably be like a fantasy. But things that I've done with men, other women that are probably in monogamous relationships are probably like, oh, that's so cool or something, you know, like. And I don't know.
So,
like a poly with a woman, like, would you move in and be in a relationship with a? And there's
yeah. If it was the right person, and I've came across men that I would definitely do that with, and I've seen some of their partners that they've been with that are women, but the ones that I would consider usually doing that with, those people tend to like really have a solid bond just between them. Like, they don't really seem to be open to having, like, I don't know. But I think I would definitely consider that. Or if I had a man and we shared, I think that when I'm by myself with someone, I'm kind of boring. But if like a third person is there, it adds a little spice. For example, like, bros, you know that. Like, okay, if it's just me and you, it's like, okay, whatever. But throw jazz in the mix, it's lit, you know? So, like, you throw a little bit extra fun and flavor in the mix. But at the same time, I could be a jealous person. So I think it just comes down to communication and vibes and just, I don't know. Like, it has to be The men that I've been with that have polyamorous relationships, though, they all have a way of making you seem like you're the only one in a certain way.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like poly is that. Poly is like you're allowed to date out, blah, blah, blah. Like maybe that's what dudes are going through.
Yeah.
But literally like a partnership with multiple people.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I've had that too, though. Like, I've had like threesomes and like us like sharing. I've had a friend, and her and I were together, and then her and I both had relationships with that guy.
Okay.
So
And
she would see him without me. I would see her without him. I would see him without her.
but then
all see each other together. Like, there's different dynamics to it, but like I said, it's all about really just the bond that you have. It's not about the other people.
When we were growing up, I would never have taken you as bisexual or just
any of the things that I am today. Any of them.
It's kind of crazy, but I mean,
or like the fact that like you would probably have thought that I would have been like monogamous. I have a letter from you actually, and in your letter, I have it somewhere on Facebook or something, but I took a picture of it, and she's like, in 10 years, you're gonna be married to, I think you said Jonathan, and you were like, you're gonna have like 4 kids, and you said that everything that you have for yourself, basically, or that you've had, you basically said that I would have.
Funny. That's so funny. We're writing that to you also. But that's because you've also been the one in our more monogamous.
I was, but I think the fact that I was so monogamous when I was young, and the fact that I was like kind of done wrong, like I was in high school and like my boyfriend got a girl pregnant on me, like little things like that. Like some people don't experience that until they're in adulthood. Yeah. But it happened really early for me, where all that cheating and shit. Like, you remember, my heart used to be torn.
Yeah. So look, someone said, fuck all that. Find you a real girl family. So that's touching on what you just said. Would you rather keep doing the whole poly thing, the open thing, or do you prefer sitting down and marriage and kids and like that's life?
Yeah, I mean, it can go either way, but ideally, I want to try out something committed because I haven't committed myself, and I want the intimacy of that.
Okay.
Like, it's one thing about sharing your life and talking about it and stuff with someone, but it's another thing to live with them and, like, when it's hard and, like, try to work things out and not just go to the other person. Because it's like, it's easier to do that when you're having trouble, like, oh, go to the other person and stuff like that.
Right.
It's like another part of being polyamorous, it's like, you're dispensable. They have someone else in line when you're not acting the way that they want to act. And sometimes the way they want to act isn't even right. But just because they have someone else that's willing to do what you're not or whatever, like, you're out the way. Like, that's kind of happened.
I can't handle that. I can't handle that. I'll be.
It hurts because it triggers abandonment wounds, and it's like those are the same wounds like I'll tell you that you bond over, and then it's like, okay, but you just did that, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. And then when it comes down to children, I think about it in something that it can't just be like I need an active father there, like, or some type of.
So you wouldn't have kids with somebody, say you have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, you are all 3 together. Would you have a child and raise it with a woman?
Yeah, I wouldn't be against it. And like, all right, there's a hot topic that I've been seeing on social media lately. I don't have kids, so I haven't really buzzed in on it yet. But it's been like, oh, would you buy your children's siblings food? I don't know if you guys have seen that. And it's just like, my whole thing is, I think it comes down to your relationship with the mothers. Like, if I have their kids, like, if I have the money, like, I'm gonna buy them all, and with the expectation that if my child's with their siblings, the mother has them. If not, then we can give each other a little spending money or something. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just weird to like give one child one thing and be like, none for you. Like,
look at you though.
A little bit. Watch the video. I think I felt too entitled. Dad wrong. However,
I didn't watch the video.
Okay, I did, and he was just wrong, and he was right. Come out of the car, I'm gonna feed you. I can't afford it, basically, type shit.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an expectation. It should just be communicated.
And it really all how the person raised. Like, I personally one child food for other kids there. It's fucking burgers.
But you know what? You have a lot of siblings, so you have more experience too.
Yeah, I do. I have a lot. But no, yeah. So,
but I think that could be good though, because siblings are a community. So that goes into polyamory kind of in a way where I used to think like, okay, if I ended up in a situation where I had a child who had, because I've dated more than 3 men who've had more than 10 kids.
Oh, wow.
More than 3 men that have more than 10
But I haven't had any kids with any of them. But they have all been.
Little Caesars got them $5 pizzas.
You better go get Little Caesars, bitch. Oh shit.
Pull out game week.
Oh my God, really? Chris, I put my AirPod in. Does it sound different now? Let me know. He said that he thinks that we should all have AirPods because you can hear the echo when everyone's talking. Just tapping in on that, guys, as we go. I've been in a committed poly relationship and their kids were involved as well. So I think me as a mom, right? I don't know. First of all, because of the fact that I just don't think I would do poly. Like, I've been in a relationship with a man that has okayed me to date women, and I've done that. Like, I've had a girlfriend and a boyfriend, but I never included the two together. So, but as like a woman now, I was young when that was the thing, but as a woman now, I don't think I would be comfortable. And maybe because my kids are already older and we're established and I'm raising them a certain way, but I don't think that I would be like, okay, yeah, like this is mommy's girlfriend, this is mommy's boyfriend, we all live together. And like, I don't think I could do that, but I don't judge anyone who can. So when I say that I don't think I could do something, guys, don't ever take it as I'm judging. It's just not something.
No, I get what you're saying. I think it comes down to language too a lot of the times, but I don't know if I'd be able to really tell them if I had a girlfriend and I had my partner.
Would you
and it was more of my girlfriend than it was his.
Okay.
Then I probably wouldn't tell my child that up until a certain age where they would be able to understand
the dynamic of the relationship.
Yeah, and even understand bisexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, because I think when you're really young, things are either like contrast, like they're either like black or white. Like sometimes they don't really understand like the nuances, I guess, or like, the gray areas of situations.
Yeah. So yes, are you in a relationship right now? Are you in a poly relationship, a monogamous relationship, or are you not involved at all?
I'm single. I'm looking for a committed relationship. But my last relationship, actually, it's because I'm sick of being polyamorous. All right, I was with a guy, really enjoyed him. And then, I've missed him, and he's giving his time to other girls. So the time that I'm missing him is time that he's giving to somebody else. So that's why I'm like, okay, this is not healthy for me. I'm entering a new phase of my life. I need somebody who's dedicated and devoted to me, who's going to help and better and not just
So that's what I'm saying. It kind of
waste
sounds like
time.
Relationships are more open than poly. Like, it sounds like, because you're not involved with the woman and you don't have any connection to these women, or like.
I mean, in some dynamics I have though, but not recently.
Okay. I just want to get like
even when you don't have connections with the women, it's still polyamorous relationships. If your partner has more than one partner, even if you're not around.
Is that just open? Is that
no? It's polyamorous. Open relationships can be polyamorous. I mean, you're right. It wasn't me being open. In these dynamics, when I step out, I get reprimanded, kind of like.
No, I know.
It's not like exclusive. So I don't know. I guess it's open in a way, but I would say open. I don't know.
No, I was telling the girls. Like I said, I'd like do research on all of our topics prior to. And I was doing research on this, and there's like 9 or so many numbers of different polys. And there was one that I was reading it, and I was like, this doesn't fucking sound like poly. This sounds like an open relationship. So you're right.
Well, check out monogamish. Monogamish. I read about it in my.
That's the one. I read that.
That's the one I'm actually. That's what I identify as. Yeah, because that's what I want rather.
Okay.
Because a monogamous relationship is you go home to your person, you know what I mean? You have your home life, you come home to each other, but you basically can have hall passes.
So that's right, exactly. And that's what I was saying. That's why I'm like, okay, like I was reading it and I didn't even write that part down because I was like, this is a fucking open relationship, but it really is a form of poly. So
it's becoming more
right
popular.
Yeah.
My therapist told me about it, and then I took a marriage and family class, and then they talked about it as well. It's more popular between like gay men, but I think it's coming more popular with like heterosexual people and all types of people as well.
Would you do it too, then?
That'd be like ideal.
Okay.
My ideal relationship would be like 5 men in a home just catering to me.
No, for real. Okay, I feel that. Would you let them fuck you at the same time though? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But they gotta be fucking with each other too. Like, this isn't not like, and when I say like fucking me, I'm not talking about like degrading me. I'm talking about like, okay, like you're both making love to me.
Yeah. So one in one hole, one in the other. Would you do that?
If one was small.
Fuck that, bitch. Size don't fucking matter.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Period. Okay, that's fucking lit. All right, so let me ask you this real quick. Would you be with 2 men, right, that also wanted to do things together?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're down for a bisexual man.
Yeah, I prefer my men to be either bisexual or pansexual.
That's the first time
around. So when I'm saying polyamorous, it gets real messy because like there's people that, I mean, I know about the women. I mean, I probably know about the men too, but honestly, they're probably the friends that I'm around and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to know. You know what I mean? What I don't see, if I don't know. But yeah, I like open-minded people, basically.
Okay. I know, I feel that. I mean, respectfully.
And I find that men that dabble in everything, they tend to be more, in my opinion, they have a little bit more empathy.
Yeah.
Soft side.
You broke out a little bit.
They're more in touch with the feminine side. Their soft side.
Yeah, a lot of times I think so.
Someone said, I get paid to peg men. I don't want my man taking no D. So pegging men is like fucking them with a dildo or something, right?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
I have never done that. I would, but I've never been asked by someone. Like I said, I think the people that I've been with, they get their needs met by who they get their needs met by. But I've always wanted to peg someone, but I think that even if I was to peg them, I wouldn't think that would stop them. I don't think that would stop them from being with anyone.
Yeah. Wow, that's so interesting to know. Like, I love it. I
love the honesty.
Yes.
But it took me a lot of experience in life to get to this point, because there was a point in some time where I would have been like, I would never date this type of man. And then I was realizing that I was dating that type of man.
Undercover?
Yeah, I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? And then like retroactively or retrospectively, I could look back and be like, oh, he was gay or something like that, you know?
Yeah. So would you say a heterosexual man?
I'm sorry? Would I date a heterosexual man?
No. So I was getting at if it was a heterosexual man who did want to be fucked with the dildo, but he doesn't like men, would you consider him gay still? Or would you consider him a man that's open and knows that his G-spot is in his ass?
There's so many levels to sexual orientation.
Yeah.
And you can be more than one at a time. Like, bi-curious is an orientation in itself. Mm-hmm. I would think that men have a G-spot, so if they like their ass played with, it can just be that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. 100%.
But they might be curious for something else. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
probably
listen. Because the thing is, a lot of times men can separate emotions in ways that they say that women can't. So, okay, like, I don't know if you've ever been on, like, Craigslist, and, like, just for fun, I used to look years ago, like, back when it was popping, there used to be, like, missed connections, and it used to be, like, straight man looking to blow. I seen your bulge. I want to do you in the like the.
But I don't think that's a straight man.
Exactly, but it's experimental. But it doesn't necessarily make them gay. Or I don't know. It's like it depends. I think on a lot of factors. Like I think even a guy can have sex with another man and not be gay.
You're right, because you could enjoy the sexual act, but you won't cake up and hold hands and cuddle and love on and kiss and baby I miss
and
you.
So many times, like even like it happens to like honestly a lot of men that I've spoken to that have some type of a lot of things like happened in childhood and they enjoyed it, and then it was like, oh shit, am I this? And it's like you don't know. I don't think there's so many different factors to everything.
Yeah,
but something can feel good sensationally, but that doesn't mean that you're attracted to that type of person.
Like you wouldn't be with
or
that
that
person,
you're even wanting any romance with them.
Isn't that a part of pansexual? Like pansexuality? It's like,
well, pansexuality, the best way I would describe that is you're into everybody. Like you're not like it's not well, panromantic is like okay, you can be sexually attracted to anybody, basically.
But
like you're not limited to it. I'm sorry?
Sexually only.
It can be romantically too, but if you're, I say pan-romantic, generally I refer to that, but pansexuality can include romantic. But usually when I say romantic, it's usually in reference of it can exist outside of it. Like I can be more attracted to you romantically, like I'm more asexual in a way, where I can have feelings for somebody and not be sexually attracted to them. Like I can have romantic feelings without sexual.
I mean, I feel that, but I couldn't. But no, I had an ex who used to love for me to play with his ass.
Really?
But I could say for sure that man was not gay.
That's very common though. That's what I'm saying. Pretty much every woman I've like actually like when I talk to girls, like that's one thing that I don't do. I've never played with a man's ass before, but I've always wanted to, but I've never done it. Like, and it's so awkward when guys like.
It's so awkward every time. Listen,
like they'll stick their ass up in the air on all fours and just like leaving them hanging.
Oh no, he's
like,
never done that. He's never done that.
Or they'll lick my ass and think it's gonna be reciprocated, and it's like, sorry, bud.
Oh no, I would never eat ass. But yeah,
no. But that, like, I don't think that makes them gay. Like, most men, every man that I've ever met, like, they pretty much want their ass played with, and if not, they're maybe a little younger and they just haven't had it done. But I don't know.
Well, see, we were younger. We were children, and I don't want to say children, but like 17, 18, and this nigga wanted me to play with his ass. He would during sex be like, "Play with my ass, babe," and I'll be like, oh, "I don't want to, but fine," you know. I'd be like, "We're here, so I'm gonna do it for you." But I know for sure that man would not fuck another man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even call him a man, but I know for sure he wouldn't fuck another dude. So, that's why I say like I completely feel you when you say like it doesn't make a man gay. Like it feels good. It's a part of pleasure, you know? So,
even if it's like, and also we're not even getting into there's certain respect, like there's certain levels of men that will do gay experiences, not because they're gay and not for pleasure, but out of domination of other men. That's a whole other topic.
I think that some men struggle with like or situations that are going on and purely for feeling, for taking back in their life.
Getting that power.
And I think it's got like a, like a trauma or a mental follow with it, if I'm being honest. Bitch, don't take a shot with.
No, I'm getting ready.
I wish I had like you guys are lit.
Nothing. Damn.
I don't even have Adderall today.
Okay, bitch.
But it was so fun chatting with you guys.
No, thank you so much. And again, I'm gonna DM you because there's other topics that we want to touch on. And you being, I don't know if you care that I mentioned this. I mean, I guess you wouldn't. You're like a sex worker, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like you can tap in on some of our topics. And give like really good insight about shit. No, I want you here. Like I want you to join again.
You know, to keep it real. The thing is, like, I have like so crazy perspective, but the funny thing is, bro, you know me from years ago when I was completely different.
I would never have imagined you would.
You'll see the evolution.
Okay?
Like, how did she start thinking this way? Like, what?
Yeah, no, for sure. So we're going to be in touch so we can talk about shit. I appreciate you so much for coming on. You weren't expected, and I love that you came. I love you.
Thank you. Open, like, I really love how you hold nothing.
Yeah,
I like chatting with you guys. Your guys' mics keep cutting off, so it's like, and it's probably the same with me. So we need to figure out this situation.
Am I cutting
but I'm gonna follow you too. I like you guys, and I think that you'll do really well. Keep being consistent on here.
Thank you.
Hold on. Am I cutting out also, or is it just them?
It was just them.
Okay, I feel that way. You guys are cutting out a lot, but what they said was that they love your openness, they love how open-minded you are, and they love how honest you've been. Right, guys? That's what you were getting at? Okay. All right, thank you. We love you.
Shot for Matt.
Yeah, shot for
Cheers.
Matt.
My imaginary shot.
Woo, thank you for coming today.
That was fucking awesome. All right. So we covered everything. We originally, guys, made this like it's gonna be an hour long every time. So far, we have never been able to just do an hour. So we're gonna knock that out the fucking window. It's not gonna be an hour. It's gonna be as long as it takes. But we appreciate all of you. Y'all been so consistent. Y'all literally come every week on time, like 8 o'clock. Y'all are here, like just so loyal, and I love it. And we appreciate you guys so much. I don't have anything else to tap in on these topics. Do you guys?
Say that again.
Do you guys have anything else to tap in on with these topics?
No. I mean, if you guys have suggestions or comments on ways that we can do better, like I know a lot of people said that we should use headphones. So we will be doing that next time. Any other suggestions you guys got, just let us know.
Yeah. And yes, we are going for a podcast in the future. Just stay tuned. Like, everybody stay tuned. And yes, it was fun. It's always going to be fun. And we are recording it, so don't worry. And yeah, you guys, like she said, we're just going to get better as time goes on. And we appreciate you guys for being here. And we would love feedback. So just stay in our DMs, giving us, advice on what can and can't be. I'm learning with this damn phone overheating and Instagram cutting me out. Like, we're learning. It's a process, but we do appreciate you guys.
Don't forget to wish Jasmine a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Wait, before we go, let's take one more shot for her birthday.
Yes. I mean, we about to FaceTime you after this, bitch.
I know.
We'll have to go on our shit.
I'm not taking no more shots after this, so we're just gonna FaceTime. But this is it. Let's do this. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. I love you guys. Happy birthday, Jazz. Shout out to our guests. We'll see you guys next Wednesday at 8. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Bye.